I come home and catch you up to your nuts in lady shagging Godiva.
No kidding. You know, there's a spot in the middle of Central Park, the Bethesda Fountain, where if you sit there long enough, the entire city walks by.
And I know of this one canyon that if you sit there long enough, nobody finds you, and you die.
Really?
I could not believe it. The whole night he kept changing the subject to New York. It's a New York.
Romance is about the possibility of the thing. You see, it's about the time between when you first meet some fine-ass woman and when you first make love to her. Or when you first ask a woman to marry you and when she says, I do. When people who've been together for a long time say that the romance is gone, what they're really saying is they've exhausted the possibility.
Oh, it's good to see you. Sorry, I didn't know we were on the clock
Okay,
yet.
just shush, grab my ass, kiss my neck, and pull me into the office, okay?
Yes, sir. Did you know that Glenn was the right one?
The right one. I always just envisioned the right one being someone I could see myself growing old with.
Yeah.
And Glenn will be a really good-looking older man, like Blake Carrington.
I'm gonna probably
Just
look
a
like
job,
Buddy
really,
Hank.
something to keep me moving. My real passion is my hobby.
Really? What's that?
I work with retards.
Isn't that a little politically, incorrect?
Oh, the hell with that. No one's gonna tell me who I can and can't work with.
Who you
right?
on the rebound from?
Girl called Pamela. My whole life pivots around Pam and I breaking up.
When was that?
1973, we were 8. I bloody loved that woman. No warning, just up, gone, left me for somebody else.
Who?
Gary Glitter. Gary Glitter, for crying out loud. I mean, all my friends would be You were fantastic. Oh, and this is Nina.
Hi, you were great.
It's great to meet you. George talks about you all the time.
Hey, George!
Oh, I want you to meet somebody.
I don't know if you remember me from college.
Yeah.
We
Just sit there. So when you started wigging out in school, skipping, pulling fire alarms, I just acted like I didn't know you.
Oh, I'm over it now.
Oh. Night.
Do you think I flirt with Corey?
Good morning to you, too. You look good.
Thank you. Do you think I flirt with Corey?
Yes.
I don't mean to.
I know. I think sometimes you just sort of spaz out with excess flirtatious
What are you looking for?
Oh, well, I was not a mutant.
No dogs, huh? Okay. Cool.
And if it's possible, I'd like to marry someone from Pasadena.
When do you need her by?
2 weeks?
Well, I can probably get you laid in 2 weeks, but...
Delhi penguins, they spend their whole lives looking for that one other penguin, and when they meet them, they know. And they spend the rest of their lives together.
But I'm not a penguin.
Oh, it's an analogy.
Excuse me. I have to go down.
What's your excuse?
For
For acting the way we did.
I don't like to do what people expect. Why should I live up to other people's expectations instead of my own?
So you disappointed from the start, and then you're covered, right?
Something like that.
Then you screwed up.
How?
You never disappointed me.
I live in Notting Hill. You live in Beverly Hills. Everyone in the world knows who you are. My mother has trouble remembering my name.
Fine. Fine. Good decision. Good decision. The fame thing isn't really real, you know. And don't forget, I'm also just a girl standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her.
You really should be more careful with silk.
Thank you.
Excuse me?
Thank you. For a minute there, I forgot why I avoided places like this and people like you.
Avoided us? Honey, look around you. To everyone here who matters, you're vapor. You're spam. A waste of perfectly good yearbook space. Nothing's gonna change that.
Jerry, there is a sensitivity thing that some people have. I don't...